Hey guys, what's going on? HappiDaze here. In today's video, we are doing day 3 of Grand Party. So this is important because today, if we can get the 9 skulls, we'll get the first Super Evolution skull that's needed for the law that is super evolving. So let's go ahead and hop into it. We'll see what matches we have there and go from there. So looks like 3 teams. First team is a G5 captain. Looks like they have the Free Spirit team up front, probably Sai with the strength, and then a quick team at the end there, and then the middle team I'll take on because they also have the Pel captain, so they're easiest. But they have a Dex, a Free Spirit team, and then it looks like a quick team at the back there, as well, or actually there's a striker team at the back there. And then lastly, you have the bottom team, which is the G5 Luffy captain again, with the strength team up front, then the Sai team, and then Dex. So if the middle team wasn't here, I'd probably end up facing that first team, have my Free Spirit team go against their first Sai team, get the win, and then knock them out for either the second or third battle. But like I said, because Pel's here, we're going to go ahead and do that as the first battle. I am trying out my new slasher team with Sanji Zoro just to see how it works, so it should be super tanky. So it'll be interesting to see because it's kind of like tank versus tank. As soon as we get the burst, we'll use it because we don't have to worry about our opponent using their G5 burst on us. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. And as soon as our burst is ready, we will use it. We do have Odin and Kata here, who are both strength, which should help out against this Dex team. They are obviously a tanky team because they're Dex. But we have our own tankiness with Sanji Zoro and the Shanks crew that is there. Shake's just about to go. We should cut HP by 25%. Nice. And once Roger and Odin go, we'll probably have our burst ready to go and ready to be used there for the first battle. There we go. I should have probably waited a couple seconds to use that burst. I probably could have killed more units if I waited a couple seconds, but that's fine. We're in a good spot anyway, and with their back 3, I'm not worried at all about them being any danger to this team. So we'll just hang out here, build up our burst, and then we'll be ready for Battle 2. The haste is nice that Zoro and Sanji do provide. Unfortunately, at the time, I don't have any characters who had their specials ready. But that was nice to have that ability out there. So we'll go on to battle number 2 here. Now they have a G5 as well, but it's the base version, not the 6+. Oh, sorry, it is a 6+ version. So never mind. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see who's Nami and Karina go first. But either way, because we have the burst, once we kick off that burst and then G5 does his hit, we'll be golden here. And if not, we have the third match anyway. But yeah, we should be able to secure it with this victory right here as soon as we are able to get the burst going. Tonight, you see where the Nami Karina it hurts. Just reduced the special of all our team, so we'll probably end up taking a hit from Luffy. That will probably be pretty heavy before we're able to really get a bunch of our damage off, but it kind of is what it is. What helps on these teams is Otama is so quick that we heal as soon as that damage gets applied to us. So this is going to hurt, but luckily because of our team, we have plenty of people who can just kind of tank those hits. Once Sanji goes here, we'll have our burst ready, and we'll go ahead and use it. Burst is launched. It wiped out almost everyone there. And did the revive for Luffy. Now we're going to lower their specials, and then we'll wrap it up with Luffy probably doing the killing blow once he comes around here. Just a couple guys left, so we should wrap this up very shortly. And just like that, we won our first match of the day. So let's go ahead and check out our second match of the day and see what our options are here. Let's go ahead and click on the GP match, and if we pull it up for our second match of the day, you can see at the top we have an Otama captain, which looks like a Free Spirit first team with Nami Karina, Robin Koala, which could be dangerous. A Slash team in the middle, and of course we can't see the third team that's there. So it could be anything, probably a quick, just based by the rule set. If we go to the second team, we can see that there is a strength team with Gear 5 Luffy and Kobe, which is obviously scary, as well as Jack, which will do the HP cut. And then you have the quick team below that. And then for that last team here, it looks like we have a Dex team first, and then we have a strength team second, and then we don't know what the third team is. So if there wasn't an Otama captain at the top, I would probably go after the third team here, just because we'd be able to easily beat that first team with our strength team. And then I would save the burst or 2 bursts for that third team. So just go ahead and get into it. I'm going to use my Slasher team for the first team. And as soon as we get our burst ready, we're going to go ahead and use it because we don't have to worry about that burst being used because they're not using a G5 captain on us. Let's go ahead and get into it. It just takes so long for these buffs to get applied. But just like there, Nami-kun will get off before we can get our Roger Odin. Luckily, we have enough defense to help tank all of these hits, so it's not as bad. We're gonna go ahead and use our burst. Massive hit there by Odin. All right, let's hop into match number 2. They do have a G5 Luffy on the bench I just want to be careful about, but other than that, I don't think there's too much to worry about here. I'm going to use my burst right before the G5 special is ready to go. Bad timing there. I mistimed that one, unfortunately. But like I said, with that delay that Nami and Karina does, it shouldn't matter. G5 mopping up there. So at this point, there's pretty much no way we can lose this battle. So we're just going to go ahead and skip it just so we can take the win. So just like that, we've won battle number 2 of the day. So let's go ahead and see what opponents await us on battle number 3. Now, like I said, this is the one where we'll get the Law Super Evolution Skull, so it'll be interesting to see. So let's take a look at what the teams are here. For the last team today, it looks like we have a quick and slasher team, or striker team, looks like, for that middle. G5 captain. We're probably going to attack Hina, just because obviously she doesn't have a burst. But that first team, the striker team, worries me a little bit. So I think even if all 3 were G5 captains, I would probably take on the middle. The first group there is all looks like slashers, or a mix of slashers and some other characters there. But it's not too bad. Second team is a standard Dex team, and I'm guessing that the third team at the bottom is the Free Spirit team with G5 Luffy that's there. So we're just going to go ahead and take on the battle match. We're going to use our strength team to destroy their Dex team, and then flip-flop and use our Dex team to go ahead and destroy their quick team. They do have the new Roger Odin on their team, so that's definitely something to look forward to. But it looks like a lot of their units, even the Tesoro isn't 150, so you know I'm not too worried about facing them with my Dex team, especially because I'll have a burst or 2 bursts ready to take them out or 1 depending if I use 1 on the first round. So we'll just go ahead and get into it and secure those 9 wins for the day, and then we move into the fun days, which are the next 2 days. Personally, when I'm playing, I don't really care if I get above 9 wins, mostly because that's where, if there's something going on with the event that you'll get that. And yeah, you get some additional bounty and some gems, but like I said, it's RNG those last couple days, so it is what it is. I don't stress too much about getting 15 out of 15. And if you're a newer player, I wouldn't either. Like I said, as long as you get the Super Evolution Skull for getting 9 wins, I consider that a win for this season of Grand Party. Jack coming in with the 50% HP cut, which is always good. You'd like to see that. Law is going to hit hard. Kato will hit hard. Kobe will just help speed everything up a little bit. Unfortunately, it looks like my film Red Luffy special won't be ready. Or maybe it will be. Oh, even better. It looks like it might only hit a couple units, but when it does hit, it just absolutely melts the enemy team. I'm not even going to bother using the burst at this point. I'll just save them all for the second fight, just because the remaining 3 aren't really a scary team. No chance of them doing really any damage to my team at all because of the type advantage. So we'll just quickly kill them, and then we'll move on to match 2, where we'll kill them pretty quickly because we use a burst right before we use our specials of Big Mom and Blackbeard for the 50% HP cut. And it'll just be a super easy victory for that second match, even though they do have that Odin Roger new unit on that second team. I think this is the first time I've actually faced them in PvP too, so it'll be really interesting to see how that team works. I see a lot of people building teams around quick slashers, so it's interesting. So yeah, we'll see if they're really any match for the Dex team that's here. I would assume not, but let's go ahead and see what happens here. I'm going to go ahead and use my burst now, just so that when Big Mom and Blackbeard come up, it should hopefully recharge it very shortly afterwards. Luffy will probably come out and knock out another 1 or 2 units. He is 150 and fully rainbowed, so he does do a lot of damage actually once you get him to that point. Blackbeard with a 50% cut here, and then the fixed damage after. And then Big Mom will come in with half stats and just absolutely destroy anyone who's left. No reason not to use the burst. It's overkill because it's only one guy left, but why not? We got it, right? So why not use it? So there you go. That is the day 3 matches. So we are 9 out of 9, which is awesome. Tomorrow and the next day are where the real fun really starts, where you can usually only see one team. You don't get any retries or anything like that. So yeah, the next 2 days will be fun, but at least we got the Evolution Skull, which is what we were really looking for, what we really wanted, and anything else on top of that is just gravy. So thank you guys for watching. If you've had any luck or any weird teams that you've seen in your matches, just let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear about that. Until next time, be good to each other, or be kind to each other. See ya.